Hallo und willkommen. Ich bin Meister Linz and you're watching Get Germanized, How to Move to Germany. The full Lingoda guide.
I am bored. What should I do?
Ah, ich weiß.
Get Germanized.
If you're watching this, if you're subscribed to my channel, or if you're completely new to it, you all might have something in common. You are probably interested in Germany, in the German language, the German culture, and maybe even want to move to this country at some point. Whether that's your plan or not, what I'm talking about today is relevant for you. The good folks over at Lingoda have asked me if I could show you, members of the Germ fam, their new offer, which is a course basically that will prepare you for everything there is that you need to know about moving to Germany, or actually the things that you have to know when you're here in Germany. So what Lingoda claims with this course is that you will be able to speak German fluently by the end of it, or at least greatly improve your language skills. You will know how to negotiate a deal on a new apartment, a new flat. You'll be able to find a job more easily after this, and also you will know how to approach people, meet people, and make friends. Now that's of course not all of it. Before we get into this any further, there is a voucher code that Lingoda has provided exclusively for the Get Germanized community, for the Germ fam, and it will save you quite a bit of money on this new course. You will get 50 euros or $50 or 3,750 rubles off of the one-off payment that you have to make for this course. All you have to do is to use this voucher code and you will not have to pay as much as other people. Perfect! There's really never been a better time to move to Germany. Even though Germany is the economic center of Europe, we are missing professionals in almost every sector. The engineer giants in Bavaria, well, are looking for engineers. The finance and banking centers in Frankfurt are looking for experts. And some of the world's best startups in Berlin are looking for new talent too. And even if you're already here in Germany living your life, but never really immersed yourself in the culture and language, well, now's your chance to improve on that. So why should you learn German first though before coming here? Can't you just do that here? Well, of course you can, but it will make things way more difficult. It is better, in my opinion, in my humble opinion at least, to do this beforehand, and Lingoda is offering you this chance to do it. As you probably already know, Lingoda has these fantastic online classes and even better native speaking teachers, German native speaking teachers, that will help you speak fluent German even before you pack your bags to come to Germany. And my favorite thing personally is actually the accessibility, that you can learn whenever you want 24/7 as long as you have an internet connection. And again, the teachers are really fantastic. They come from different backgrounds. That means you will have different perspectives on life in Germany, on how to do these things that you need to do while living here. Accessibility when you need it, when you want to learn, is really key here, I think, at least, because in the age of online streaming, having like a fixed schedule that you need to follow is really difficult for people that like freedom, for people that just, well, have their own schedule that is not, well, according to the norm. Doing it whenever I want is perfect. And some people are worried about the value for money. It is there, let me tell you. You have little, well, small classes from 3 to 4 people, and each class costs you about, well, 8.8 pounds or something like that, which is about 10 euros. So compared to traditional classroom settings where you have to pay a lot more, this is pretty good. So let's get a little bit more into what this new course is all about. You get 30 online group classes that are valid for 3 months. Yeah, we show the 3 like this. And you also have to make a one-off payment for it. The total price of it is 299 euros, which is about $349, I believe, but you can pay in different currencies, of course, as well. In addition to the classes, you get, of course, free access to learning materials that you can download, a trial class for 99 cents, which, well, is about 1 hour with the teacher. And the courses are aimed at professionals relocating from, for example, the UK, Brexit, or Russia, Southern Europe, or Eastern Europe. But you will of course have great benefit from this regardless of where you're from, as long as you're interested and have passion for learning about the German language and culture. Some of the classes that you will get to participate in these 30 courses are, for example, Just Arrived, Spelling in German, and much, much more. As you can see here, I'm going to show you all the classes. Phone numbers you will learn. You will know how to, well, get directions, grammar basics, talking about jobs at the supermarket, telling the time, making appointments, basic verbs, and so much more. Again, you might be wondering, why learn German? I have heard so many of my friends are just living there, only speaking English. Yes, but those are exceptions. I know people as well that barely know any German, but work for English-speaking companies. But we're in Germany, and there are probably more German companies than English-speaking companies. And chances are that the English-speaking companies, because they are so popular with foreigners, are full. So speaking German fluently on a professional level will give you the biggest advantage ever. Of course, in addition to your personal skills. And other aspects of life will be so much easier as well. Just meeting people, getting an apartment, getting a good deal on the apartment as well. Because I'm not saying that people are going to try to cheat you, but it is possible that you're not going to understand all the terms in your contract if you don't speak German fluently. And of course, showing an interest in learning the language will make people like you. I mean, whenever I encounter someone from another country that puts in all the effort to learn German, I just feel like I instantly like that person better. There are many Germans who speak English, kind of. I mean, they probably can hold conversations with you, but if they always have to speak in a second language to you, you're kind of gonna be a burden, a little bit at least. And I mean, personally, I don't have that problem, but those people exist, might exist, and this way you're just cancelling out that possibility in the first place. If you know my channel and if you've regularly watched my videos in the past, you know that I've promoted Lingoda before because I stand behind them. I believe in their product. One reason for that being that you from the Germ fam have told me that it actually helped you participating in these courses. And why wouldn't I recommend something that helped so many of you? And last but not least, I want to tell you a bit of my personal experience when, well, moving to other countries. I've lived in Australia for a year, for example, and at first, even though I was speaking English quite well at the time already, I didn't understand much. I worked in a cafe as a waiter, and there were just slang terms or professional terms that I had never heard before because I never needed that before. And especially Australian slang, sometimes lingo, can be a bit confusing. What would have helped me greatly would have been a course that taught me about all these things. But I didn't have that. But you do. So definitely make sure to grasp, catch, reach for, make use of this opportunity. As always, thank you to Lingoda and thank you for the Germ fam taking your time to watch this video until the very end. I really appreciate it. I know we all have a busy schedule, and so you sitting down doing this on a regular basis, joining me for whatever I have to say, is really the greatest thing ever. Thank you so much. If you have participated in the Lingoda courses before or do participate in this one and, well, experience it, let me know what you experienced in the comments below. I would greatly like to hear that for the next video in case I promote Lingoda again. And well, apart from that, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to get Germanized. Goodbye and auf Wiedersehen.